You know, the comparison of the two inside of her was probably noticeably different.
When you said that he wasn't well endowed, I was not prepared for what I saw in this video.
Yeah, he's a smaller guy. Well, I mean, I don't I don't know how to put it, but yeah, I mean, he's not that large in that area, you know.
All of these big deviants is all catching hell in 2024. Just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about. Right, because P. Diddy be wanting the body. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did. I did. See, I got the receipts for everything I'm telling you. That's why I just say I'm so green.
Kid, I need to know. You here, get your notes.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Katt Williams is back on Diddy's neck again after photos leaked of Diddy's 3-inch D. Even an adolescent boy is packing more than this grown man, and word on the street is he has allegedly tried undergoing surgery to become the next Gucci third leg. But baby, it's still the same 3-inch Tootsie Roll it has always been. Several of his SA victims have confirmed this in their lawsuits, and they provided hardcore receipts of it. No wonder he was hiring other men to handle Cassie while he hid on the corner, touching himself. I mean, how many men do you know allow other men handle their women for them when they have the wood to handle that thing themselves? Girl, please. Now, in case you're wondering where these wild rumors about Diddy's Tootsie Roll D started from, the tea was first spilled in one of his SA lawsuits back in 2024 by a woman called April Lampros. She claimed she met Diddy back in 1984 when she was still a student at New York City's Fashion Institute of Technology. Now, since Diddy knew she wanted to work in fashion at some point, he started promising to help kickstart her career and even mentor her. He even love-bombed the poor girl with gifts and flowers, including a handwritten Valentine's Day note. Anyway, after a while of doing this, he switched up on her and became aggressive. And from 1995 to 1998, Diddy repeatedly SA'd her. But here's where things get even crazier. She said Diddy's D was the size of an adolescent in both length and width. At the time, folks weren't sure whether she said this to be petty or if that was really tea, but it was later confirmed by a Jane Doe who also sued Diddy for SA. She straight up described his erect D as a large Tootsie Roll and even nicknamed him Itty Bitty Diddy. In court documents obtained by TMZ, Jane claimed that Diddy took her to his bedroom, where he locked the door, pinned her down on the bed by her neck, and told her, "I'm going to suck the life out of you." He continued to hold the woman down by her arm as he dropped his pants and pulled out his itty bitty Diddy to SA her. She said the only thing that kept her sane during the experience was that Diddy's 3-inch D. She was relieved when she saw it because she could tell from the lack of length and girth that it wasn't going to hurt. Yikes. I know Diddy was hurt when he heard that. In fact, one of the freak-off male escorts that was brought up during the trial, Clayton Howard, claimed that because Diddy's Tootsie Roll wasn't enough to please Cassie, she used to contact him behind Diddy's back to give her some real D. Not only that, according to him, Cassie laughed at Diddy's micro thing during a heated argument.
She would contact me, tell me how great this was, ask me for penis pictures, just ask me what I was doing during the day. And this actually went on, I want to say, for 6 or 8 months. At him after she and I had, she might smirk at him. Let's say she and I had an encounter and he tried to get on top of her after that. You know, the comparison of the two inside of her was probably noticeably different. So a few times she would catch him smirking, laughing, stuff like that. And he asked her like, yo, what's so funny? And let's say she didn't give him the right answer. He'll kick her. He'll push her. That's really where the domestic violence came from. The domestic violence came from the fact that she would emasculate him. She would do things that let him know he had a small penis, that she really wasn't trying to hear what he was saying. Diddy's an arrogant.
Another person who had something to say about this was 1900 Jake. During an interview with DJ Vlad asked Jake about an interview that he had done earlier with another male Sly Diggler. Apparently, during one of the freaks-offs with Diddy and 50's baby mama Daphne Joy, Diddy mixed up his phone with Sly's phone, leaving Sly with multiple freak-off videos. Now, when Sly came on Vlad TV to do the interview, he actually showed one of the videos to Vlad off camera, and Vlad confirmed that Diddy did in fact have just 3 inches, maybe even smaller than that.
When you said that he wasn't well endowed, I was not prepared for what I saw in this video.
Yeah, he's a smaller guy. Well, I mean, I don't
Diddy has a micro, it's a medical condition.
You know a knife ain't even a weapon unless it's more than 4 inches?
Now, I don't know what Vlad's obsession with Diddy's 3-inch Tootsie Roll is, but he seems to love asking all his guests about it. He did another interview with Aries Spears, and once again, he brought up this topic. He also asked Aries about Sly's interview, and this is what he had to say.
This guy, you and the girl, suddenly you see an oiled up Diddy walk by the camera. Now, I knew, for some reason, I just thought the baby oil was for the other people. I didn't realize that he was baby oiled as well.
Yeah, me neither.
But I'm far from 3 inches.
Me too.
You gonna work with what I give you. That ain't satisfactory. I don't know what to tell you.
Now, going back to the lawsuit filed by Jane Doe, 50 Cent jumped on it and started trolling Diddy. He posted a screenshot of the lawsuit along with a photo of a Tootsie Roll on Instagram and said in the caption, Tootsie Roll, to the left, to the left, to the right, to the right, to the front, to the back. Now slide. LOL, that's why he is in the corner playing with his D. And 50 wasn't lying because I said earlier, why else would a grown man pay thousands of dollars to other black men, specifically the ones with big D's, to come and handle his girlfriend while he watches and plays with himself, if he could do it himself? He knew he didn't have the tools to make Cassie feel the way he wanted her to feel, so he had these other men do it for him. Then he sits in the corner, imagines himself as these men, literally living vicariously through them, while he touches himself. It all makes sense now. And the few women who he actually did something with, 9 times out of 10, he allegedly SA'd them because they would never allow him out of that Tootsie Roll in them. And remember the rumors about him trying to add Katt Williams to the list of these men? Well, those rumors seem to be true because people found some receipts that proved that Diddy tried to recruit Katt, but Katt wasn't going for it at all. According to Katt himself, Diddy even offered him $50 million 3 times to be part of those freak-offs. But every time he brought it up, his answer was a no. In his own words, P. Diddy be wanting to party and you gotta tell him no, period.
I've had to turn down $50 million 4 times. 4 times, just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about. Right, because P. Diddy be wanting to party. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no.
But if you've been paying attention, then you already know that Katt isn't the first man Diddy tried to drill with his Tootsie Roll. 50 Cent also accused him of trying to get him in bed. In fact, that is one of the major reasons they ended up beefing. Diddy thought he could turn 50 Cent out by offering to take him on a shopping spree. But just like Katt, 50 wasn't having any of it and made it more than clear. Girl, it's a mess.
I asked 50 about that, and he said you did the same thing to him. You asked him to take him shopping.
He told me to take me shopping. I looked at him like, what'd you just say?
Yeah, I thought he needed some clothes. What? I'm a nice guy.
Yo, why are you and Fifth just...
Hey, yo.
Why are y'all not...
Hey, yo, I don't have no beef with
I don't know why.
With Fifth. He loves me. He loves me.
Do y'all really
can't
have
see
a
it?
beef?
I mean, y'all can't see it.
No, we can't see
Y'all
it,
can't see
man.
that he loves me?
But see...
You really, hold on, you really think that's hate? When you really break it down, you've been out here a long time. You know he loves me.
I don't think he like you.
You know he loves me.
And if these allegations that folks are making about Diddy having a 3-inch D is true, then baby, I can't imagine how bruised his ego has been all these years. No wonder he's been paying all these men to either sleep with his women or pay them so they can sleep with him instead. Anyway, people had their thoughts about this, like this person who said, so basically Diddy paid guys with bigger situations to knock his girl down, so he would purposely get upset and get hard at the same time. That's some sick math when you think about it. Another person said, there was a woman who sued Diddy, and she said he was the size of a Tootsie Roll. But now I want to know your thoughts. What do you think about Diddy allegedly having a 3-inch D? And do you really think this is why he had those men sleeping with Cassie? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And don't forget to click here to watch this other messy video.